that's so hard to answer in the current environment, because you see people paying 30 or 40% of their net income in rent, because it's actually impossible to get a property to rent these days. So yeah, I don't think there's an actual, I would like to say well less than 20% or 15% of your net monthly income. That's not reality in today's marketplace though. So it's really, really, really difficult to answer. I do think that if people are renting and their rent is taking up a massive piece of their budget, I know this might sound very easy for me to say, is that you really have to think about your quality of life and where you're living. So if you're living in Dublin city centre, for argument's sake, and you're paying two and a half grand a month, and it's really affecting your quality of life, as in and it's putting you under financial pressure, you might be dipping into credit cards or debt, and you're really trying, you need to get out of there, and you need to move out. You need to balance your life from a kind of quality of life, but not like you might have to get the bus to work now rather than walking to work. But knowing that you have maybe an extra €600 or €700 at the end of the month might make a complete difference to your overall, number one, your mental health, because you're not maybe stressing about money, and just having a general better quality of life. So I know it sounds easy, it might be easy for me to say to somebody, but I would definitely be weighing up. If it's going over 30-40%, you have to correct that yourself. Not everyone could do it, maybe with kids or schools or with work, but hopefully people might find it easier after COVID-19, or there are opportunities for remote work, etc. But I would honestly weigh up your options. If you're over 30-40%, you're really in difficulty, especially if you're on a single income. Whatever you're being a double income, it shouldn't be nowhere near that. If you're on two incomes, it shouldn't be nowhere near that high of a margin, but obviously as low as possible. But it's really difficult for people in the current environment.